Welcome back to another video, guys. We have a different video for you this week. We have a lot of big races lined up for 2026. The boys are busy prepping and preparing the cars during the off season right now, and it's going to be really exciting for the next year. As a result of that, this week we're going to be catching up with Danny, Malik and Rabais to find out which race from the past, in particular the OG battles, have they found the most exciting and most enjoyable video and race as of now. So stay tuned and keep watching.
I've actually got coffee in it. There's actually coffee in it. It's keeping me awake. My legs are quite dead where I've been sitting in doing sound system. But guys, behind me we have a full 997 Tech Art car. So Tech Art kit. This car currently went to a few other places. It's been tuned before. It's the Tiptronic one. He's had a few issues with it at the moment. So the exhaust has been modified for the car. The reason why I'm smiling and laugh a little bit because the way that it's been plumbed in is definitely not how it should be done. That was the first mark on this car, so we've run it up on the dyno. Now this car runs without the O2 sensors plugged in. As soon as the O2s are plugged in, it floods itself with fuel. You can smell it coming out the exhaust straight away. So it's very dangerous to have the car running as much as what it should do. So we haven't run it with the O2s plugged in because we need to find out what's going on with it. So now I've got to strip out the injectors, get them sent off to get tested. If they come back okay, then I'm going to be looking at the ECU side. So I'm going to try and get the customer to probably go Cyvex with it. Reason being, you can play with a lot more with the car. Power figures as this car's apparently got, it definitely hasn't. So it's been claimed that it's got 919 brake horsepower.
What?
With a stock Tiptronic transmission, which is just, yeah, them figures, I don't know where they pulled them figures from, but it will not be running that power at all. Yeah, there's a few issues to rectify with this car. But yeah, we'll be getting on with that in the next week or so. So yeah, stay tuned because we're going to make sure this car leaves here running 1010.
Yo, Dan.
Yo.
We are basically talking about OG battles that we've had.
Yep.
With all the Porsches featured on them, right?
Yep.
Jamie's had his Porsches. He's also featured a lot of our cars.
Yes, he has.
Have you actually driven in any of those races?
I did. I've done the 996. Can you remember? We had the 996,
we had
the 997 GT2, the 991, and we had Jamie's 992. Rabais was driving the Miami blue ES800.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving the 996 and we had the customer driving this 997 GT2.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was mad. That was a good race actually. I actually done quite well on launching, and then yeah, one of the coolant pipes decided to explode, so it went spat out all of its coolant. So
yeah, we've had a lot of cars. But what I want to ask you is, do you have a favourite like race that we're featured on?
And I'm gonna come straight off the top. So Hamer's 992 ES 1300, and it was racing against Caroline's R8 that JM Imports built. And yeah, when we turned up, it was like the weather weren't the best. The track was wet, it was damp, it took a while to dry up. But when we did go out, it was a very tight race, but the Porsche just held its own and it just kept going and going and going. Even the rollers as well, because it's all new to Caroline. She was like, she was slingshotting a few of them.
It was hard to film.
It was, but like I was at the finish line as well, just so I could see. But I think like every run that we done, so even the rollers, I think we had like a car to 2 car gap on the R8. And then even on the quarter mile, the Porsche, you just can't beat them off the line. So yeah, the launching on the Porsche 992s is just phenomenal. Well, all the Porsche platforms, they are phenomenal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
But yeah, that race, yeah, definitely my favourite OG battles. Shout out to Caroline as well for coming along. Sorry that you got beat, but come on.
It is what it is.
This is ESMOTOR.
Exactly.
So I've got my power juice in my hand.
I see power juice in your hand.
We're back in the world's fastest Porsche garage right now.
Right.
Behind me we have Dan's 992.
It's yours.
Yeah, it could be. No, this is Dan. I'm Danny.
All right, cool.
But he's having a lot of work done on this.
Yeah, as we can see.
So he's had our full titanium valved exhaust.
I did that on purpose. Tell you what.
I'm zooming in on purpose too.
That's it. Yeah, so he's got a full titanium valved exhaust. He's having our intake kit, also installing a Audison sound system. As you can see, there's a lot of parts kicking around at the moment. I've managed to run all the cables from the amp to the back of the car now, and I'm just figuring out all of the wires for each speaker to go into the new amplifier that we've got going in the car. So he's having an Audison 8-inch sub, Audison amplifier, and uprated speakers. So yeah, everything is go, go, go on this car at the moment, but I'm not too far off really. The longest part is fitting in the sound system. First time we've actually fitted one, and the first one that we're doing on a 992. So if you want a sound system, you know where to come now. We are going to be an Audison dealer. Shout out to Audison.
We're going to do a full video on that.
Yeah, we're going to do a full video. We'll do a full video of everything that's going on with the car. A lot is going on with it. So we're doing a...
full like...
Yeah, so as you can see, everything's pretty much out. Amplifier's going where the OEM Burmeister one was originally. So this originally had the Burmeister sound system, and he wants to go all out and yeah, make everything sound a lot better. So I'm just running through the wires, through the carpet there at the moment, mount the subwoofer in. All the soundproofing has been put inside the doors and the panels. We've also got soundproofing that will be going on here. It's like a foam insert, moulds around all of the wires and stuff like that as well. He's also having a ACC retrofit. We're retrofitting the ACC onto this car. Yeah, there's a lot of electrical stuff to be done on this car, but I am not too far off, to be fair. I'm hoping, yeah, probably about 4 or 5 hours, I should have it pretty much ready to turn on and make sure everything's all good. And then Audison themselves are actually going to be coming down here to tune it. So yeah, you can tune sound systems. So we tune cars, they tune sound systems. But yeah, a lot of work going on in this car, but once everything's all in place and ready to rock and roll, yeah, the full Insight video is going to be absolutely insane. There's a lot of work going into this car.
Right, Malik, no one's seen you before.
Yep.
Mainly because you're hidden in the corner somewhere up there.
Yeah, that is my humble abode over there, just the corner.
Yeah, but you've been there a couple of months.
Yeah.
Today, we're basically talking about the OG battles and how ES have featured a bunch of their cars on the channel, on Jamie's channel that is.
Yeah.
I've just asked Danny what his favourite OG battle featuring an ES car has been. He told me it was the 992 Chris Hamers versus Caroline's R8 from JM.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you the same now. So, do you have a favourite?
It has to be the 991 versus the GTR, the 1600 brake one.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
That's the shop car, isn't it?
Yeah, so the blue Miami shop car, it was on its old power 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's got to be up there, one of the top ones for us.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the first ones for us as well.
Yeah. It was 4 years ago, and it was
yeah.
on a different runway, but
Yeah.
it was one of the first races we did. One of the first big power races for sure.
Yeah, definitely one of the first big ones as well. So.
And you could tell. I think that race was when that GTR had its little spinny moment, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
on the first drag race, the GTR spun out.
Hits it.
they did do good races after
Yep.
it got down the track.
I mean, shout out to JM. They
Yeah,
turned
shout
up.
out JM.
But yeah, that race, that was a good race. I think the race was just on it though. That car was so dialed in for the time.
Yeah, and at that power level as well, obviously. I don't know how long it had been at that power for before that race, but you can just tell it was proper dialed in. They know.
Exactly, yeah. So it done well on the drags and the rolls. I think it took the day actually. So
Yeah, I think so.
we will clip to that now. But yeah, I think that was a good solid choice, man.
Yeah.
Hits it.
Behind me, you've got a McLaren 720S. Now, we don't do much work on these, but I'm trying to get in for us to do a lot of work on them. So it's a learning curve for us here. It's a learning curve for myself. So I've obviously done all the Jap cars, all the German cars, specialising obviously German cars mainly, and it's the Porsches that we do, but the McLaren. So this one here come in to us to have a tune, to have the switchable maps and the rolling anti-lag. Now, when the car turned up, the customer who owns the car said to us, look, he's had a few issues with the transmission, but the transmission should be fixed. Come to us on a trailer with an empty tank of fuel, so we took it out to go get fuel, and the car just lost all gears. It wouldn't move, went into limp mode, wouldn't go into gear, so we had to get the car back here. I looked into all the electrical side of it. I had the right voltage to all the sensors, I had the right voltage obviously to the mechatronics, I had everything there. So my next stage is I took the gearbox out. When I took the gearbox out and I drained the oil, I can see straight away that the clutch plates have been worn. So the actual clutch plates, you've got a metal plate, and then you've got like a fabric plate in between them. So these, I've seen them happen a few times on the Porsches as well. When I took it all apart and I took the clutch apart, I could see that the clutch plates were worn quite bad. Now this car had a calibration done on it before it come here, but it failed. Now the reason why that failed is because the clutch plates were worn and one had a very slight crack in it as well, which means the pressure was going through the plate and it wasn't wanting to engage gear properly. So from second to third, it did not want to engage third gear, so it'd cut out a second and it'd lose all gears. So I've now replaced that with a Dodson clutch. It is all back in the box, the gearbox is back in the car. I'm going to be boxing it up, we're calibrating properly here. We'll take it out for a drive, make sure it's all good. We'll be whacking on the dyno, tuning the car, getting the flames, getting the map switch sorted, and getting the rolling anti-lag sorted. So stay tuned guys, because this McLaren with the Dodson clutch is going to be absolutely epic with the rolling anti-lag.
Well, Brace, what are you saying, bro?
Chilling.
You chilling, yeah?
Just next to the GTR. Just
Come
chilling.
on. Big power with that.
Come on, bro.
Oh, yo. That's crazy.
Go on.
But yeah, what we're doing today, we're basically talking about OG battles.
Yep.
How we've had a bunch of our ES cars on the channel. And I'm asking everyone. I've just asked Danny and I've asked Malik.
What was their favourite races?
Yeah, basically what their favourite
I knew
race
it.
is. But you are literally in every race, bro. So
Literally.
like, how are you going to choose a favourite race?
I know Amir's platform is the 991. He loves it.
Yeah.
But mine, I love the 992 platform.
Okay.
For some reason, I just feel like the car's so much easier to drive. It's really easy to drive. I always said it to everyone. Like anyone can jump in this car and drive.
Yeah, yeah.
When I raced against Cam
Okay.
with the Kawasaki.
Cam is slow.
Cam is slow. That's his
Cam
Instagram.
is slow.
Cam is slow. He wasn't slow. But I was meant to race him with our 1300 horsepower 992, but I ended up racing with Munraj, his ES900.
Yeah.
And you know what? Honestly, I think that was one of my favorite.
That was an
races.
epic race because it was.
That
Was it? It
wicked,
wasn't
bro.
just you, was it?
No, it was a
you and him?
Hayabusa.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
raced about one unit, or the unit, I think his name is.
One unit,
big,
yeah.
Big guy, bro. Him on his Hayabusa, which was quite fast.
Yeah.
Cam on his H2, tuned and stretched.
Yeah.
And I was in the ES900. That was literally one of my favorite.
Who won that? I can't
Oh,
remember.
bro, come on. I know.
Oh,
I won
okay,
that.
okay.
Nah, you know what? That Cam's bike is fast. There's no doubt about it. That bike is quick, bro. But the way the Porsche launches is just insane. I had him on the launches, and I think on the roll he just went past. The gap was going to be a lot bigger. I might have lost by a car, probably 2 car lengths maximum, but that H2R was going nowhere. But again, man, we all know how fast that bike is. Like, it's pulling out some serious draggy numbers. But obviously when you're racing up to quarter mile, he's wheel spinning like literally, I think, all the way through up to quarter mile. But apart from that, I think that was definitely one of my favourite races.
And that was just an ES900 as well. It was meant to be an ES1300.
It was meant to be. In the ES1300, I would have smoked.
Yeah, you would have smoked it.
Different level.
But that 900 is sick, bro. Moonrise just one is
that
dialed
package,
in.
literally, ES900 package, you can't beat it. Honestly, for a street car, it's the best package you're ever going to have it. And if anyone wants to experience it, just come pay us a visit. I'll take you out on it.
Exactly, yeah.
Literally.
Sick. That's it for this week, guys. Stay locked in, stay subscribed, comment down below this week. Let us know what's been your favourite OG battle that you've seen over the last few years. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, because next year we're going to have some crazy races to really amp up the levels in the Porsche world. We're going to also have some really surprise projects coming out next year, so you've got to stay subscribed and you've got to stay tuned in, because a lot of madness is about to come down.